Welcome back to the AICA conference in New York City. I'm Jane King. With me, Mark Milner of Parametric, a senior investment strategist there. And you work particularly with closed-end funds, right, with Parametric. So explain what you do.
Sure. Parametric has been investing in closed-end funds since 2007. We have a suite of SMAs, about $1.3 billion in AUM, diversified, systematic, rules-based investing in closed-end funds, just sort of taking advantage of those nuanced things of the asset class, right? So discount capture, those elevated distributions that you can't get from other vehicles. Obviously primarily those income-focused, pre-retirees and retirees that want that consistent, reliable income that you get from closed-end funds.
Yeah. Now, activists have become more active
Sure.
in funds and companies and things over the past year. What's been your experience with that? What kind of role do they serve in the whole ecosystem?
Yeah, I mean, there certainly has to be an opportunity for them to jump into the space and become more active, right, for lack of a better term. While we're not activist investors, we are certainly cognizant of what's going on in the industry. So we do use that to our advantage to sort of generate additional alpha for our investors. Obviously, the argument against activism is the long-term health of the closed-end fund industry. They are certainly taking advantage of what could be some inefficiencies. Are they doing it, for the benefit of everyone? Of course not. They're doing it for the benefit of their investors.
Themselves, yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, if you're a fund sponsor, if you're portfolio managers of closed-end funds, you have to understand that, you do need to evolve and change to better meet the expectations of all of your investors.
Yeah. Now, how did 2024 go? It's been, I feel like, we've had a lot of tech advancements, we've had an election. I mean, would you summarize this year, and then looking forward, what's on your radar screen for 2025?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great year in closed-end funds. Certainly not, NVIDIA, Bitcoin great, but obviously great historically for the space. I think one of the really nice things is seeing munis come back. Obviously, munis being the largest bucket in closed-end funds. So 2023 was really rough. Having them bounce back has been great. We've seen a lot of advances in sort of real estate and real assets. Certainly, there's been some massive changes on the domestic equity side. Of course, a lot of those were activist driven. But yeah, it's generally been a great year. I think, now that we have a resolution to our political landscape here, I think the rally probably just continues through year end. And, there's no reason to see why it wouldn't change in 2025. Maybe a little bit more muted compared to where we've been this year. But overall, it's been great.
Okay, Mark, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jane.